Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought of making some mnemonics of some foramens today, as I know it's very difficult to mug up all those foramens, and so I thought of making a video today. So let's start with the superior orbital fissure, as all we know that it has a lot of content. So we start from here. It's LFT and NOA. Now the LFT stands for lacrimal, frontal and trochlear, and the NOA is nasociliary, oculomotor and abducent. So where does these actually come? LFT is the lacrimal, frontal, trochlear. So the oculomotor nerve has two parts, superior and inferior. The superior will be this and the inferior will be this one. Abducens is always in the middle, so it is kind of a little in the middle, and NOA is N. That is, the N is in the NOA is actually nasociliary. So coming to the next foramen, I hope it was clear, LFT and NOA. So coming to the next foramen, that is the ovale, foramen ovale. So how do we actually learn it? It is male, ovale, male, okay. So MALE, mandibular nerve, accessory meningeal artery, lesser petrosal nerve and emissary vein. So I think it was quite simple. So next foramen is foramen rotundum. It does not have a mnemonic exactly. This is how we actually learned it. Foramen rotundum is maxillary nerve actually passes through the foramen rotundum. So we actually can learn it like it is maximally rounded. The next foramen is foramen magnum. Foramen magnum is a lot of content. So we can actually learn it like ASAM. ASAM, A is for apical ligament of Dens, S is for spinal accessory nerve, the other S is for spinal arteries. It can be anterior and posterior. Now the A is for vertebral artery. Don't get confused, but it is vertebral artery. So it had a A. I thought of putting a A in there. So M is the membrana tectoria. So actually membrana tectoria and apical ligament of Dens, these actually pass through the anterior space of the jugular foramen. Sorry, the foramen magnum, I mean. And the others, they actually pass from the middle. Now the next thing that we actually will be learning is CSF. Now the CSF has a very long way to go. The CSF, we can actually learn it like CSF is actually made by the lateral ventricles. Now this CSF passes through the third ventricle. Okay. Through the third ventricle, it passes through the fourth, and then it goes into the subarachnoid. So where does this actually go through? From the lateral ventricle into the third ventricle, it passes through the foramen of Monro. From the third to the fourth, it goes through the cerebral aqueduct. From the fourth to the subarachnoid, it has actually two ways. If it passes through the lateral, it is called Luschka. That is the foramen of Luschka, okay? If it passes from the middle, then it will be called as foramen of Megendi. I don't know how to pronounce this exactly, but then just go for it and learn it. So this is how it goes. Let's revise it once again. Please don't mind with the diagram. It's actually a very vague one and gross one, whatever you can say. So the left ventricle passes into the third, and the third to the fourth, and fourth into the subarachnoid. From the lateral ventricle into the third passes to the foramen of Monro, Third to the fourth, it passes to the cerebral aqueduct. Fourth to the subarachnoid spaces, passes to the Luschka or medullae. Luschka is lateral, medullae is the medial one. Now we can actually learn some other foramen that are actually not quite important, but then just for knowledge. So the next one we learn is the hypoglossal. How do we actually learn it? We learn it like hem. Hem is hypoglossal nerve. A will be ascending pharyngeal nerve. E will be emissary vein, and M is meningeal branch of hypoglossal nerve. So hypoglossal was very simple, I hope. It is HAEM, hypoglossal nerve, ascending pharyngeal nerve, emissary vein, and meningeal branch of the hypoglossal.